Well, now that I did what needed to be done, and I am with Aisha now, it's time to continue into apparently more crazy as usual. Like there, it doesn't stop. Well, that was ridiculous. Oh my god, it's already going crazy. Ah! What the hell was that? Well, what was that? No, wait, huh? Not bad, robot girl, not bad. An assault of this magnitude would have wiped out a small army, and yet you're somehow still standing. Ooh, Sarah looks rather nice, if I do say so myself. Still the robot voice. Battery capacity is at 97%. All systems are fully operational and combat ready. Let's see how you handle this. Why are you guys doing what the? Okay, hold on. Planetary annihilation. You need to calm down. Deploying missiles. What? I have insufficient armament. Switching to assault mode. Die! Oh, she even has more guns. Assault mode activated. Unloading all missiles. I don't know why. Oh. Continuing missile barrage. Did you just murder Ileana? Nice. Not interesting. Bloody hell, that chick can move! God damn it.
What did you expect? I'm a genius. You know this already.
I'm afraid I'm still not convinced. Despite her claims to the contrary, we all know that Ileana isn't actually the most powerful magic user in the frac. I highly doubt she'd last this long against even a low-ranking sister of Nereid. Damn, really? How long can your robot chick keep this up for?
Keep in assault mode? About 15 minutes.
That's it.
That's it. I just created one of the most powerful weapons in existence.
Not good enough. Let Lemmertees take a look at her. I'm sure I can make some substantial improvements to your design. It's a good start, but it needs work. Can you, like, infuse her as a robot with magic? Like, more magic.
Fine. Maybe you can figure out the overheating problem.
Oh, so she can be in assault mode all the time. Overheating problem. Well, there's the. I see. Yeah, we're gonna need to work on that. What the hell are those three going on talking about? Pandarai and Nemerites know each other, and somehow Ellie's involved? Don't question anything. You know Pandarai's in with the sisters. Something really suspicious is going on. Pretty worrying, isn't it? Ah! Oh, hey, Jock, you're the last one I would have seen to say that. Wondering what those three are talking about? What? No. What your leader and my boss get up to in their spare time is none of my business. Well, it's his leader and his boss at the same time. You can drop the act, Max. You're not the only one suspicious of Pandarai and the Sisters of Nereid. Huh? The way you and Holly went about it was wrong. It was extremely obvious you lot weren't serious about joining. If you want to get into the inner circle and investigate what those witches are up to, then you need to play the long game. Is that what Jock's been doing this whole time? What are you talking about? Take me, for example. I attend all the Sisters of Nereid's promotional events, ask questions on their online forums, showed a genuine interest in joining, and even feigned some hesitancy when I signed up. I came across as a genuine convert. I didn't raise any suspicion when I joined at all. Hell, I even went so far as to turn myself into the magnificent creature you see before you. Taking that final step showed commitment to the cause. Now they think I'm a loyal sister of the Coven. Don't tell me you're faking it. Of course I am. The Sisters of Nereid are just another doomsday cult prophesizing some generic great calamity. Who would have thought? There's thousands of them all over the world. A new one crops up every week. The bullshit Nemertes is sprouting isn't any different than any other insane cult leader. If you don't believe in the cause, then why did you join their coven? Because Nemertes is one of the most powerful magic users in the world. And she's forming an army. She has access to massive amounts of scorelite, small amounts of which are already extremely dangerous. The Sisters of Nereid are highly organized, and their motives are unclear. It might look like a happy little cult of crazy witches from the outside, but Nemertes runs it like a private military. And that's the last thing we want. If Nemertes wanted to, she could level the entire city, and every day more and more scorelite shipments arrive at the compound, and yet the police can't investigate them due to religious freedom laws. They're planning something big, and I intend to find out what it is. I knew you weren't crazy! I couldn't figure out why anyone would want to join those nut jobs, but then I found out you're one of them! I'm not crazy at all. The Sisters of Nereid are a threat, and someone needs to keep an eye on them. I take it Pandarai organized this and asked you to go undercover? I bet you he didn't. Yeah, see? Nope, this was all me. I wouldn't trust Pandarai as far as I could throw him. Okay, that's not true. I could use force magic to hurl him halfway across the planet if I wanted to, but I still don't trust him. How come? It's an open secret that Pandarai's corrupt, especially now since he's pursuing his career in politics. He's been meeting with Nemertes in secret for months now, and the two of them are up to no good. Well, you're already in the coven. Don't you know what they're planning? I mean, I feel like a lot of that's like hush-hush, you know? Nemertes still keeps me at arm's length. I've been a member for 6 months, and I'm slowly moving up the ranks, but I still haven't been promoted to the inner circle. I thought if I worked hard and kept being a loyal soldier, Nemertes would eventually promote me. But she hasn't promoted anyone recently, and we're running out of time. Pandarai and Nemertes was one thing. But now they're meeting with Ellie, the insane catgirl lunatic who launched 2 separate invasions of Axon City? I know, right? Ellie is definitely evil, and yet she somehow got a job working in the lab? That don't make no damn sense. Something big is gonna go down, and we need to act now if we want to stop it. What should we do about it? I got a plan, but I need your help. I can't investigate Nemertes without members of the Coven noticing me. And Ellie has a high-tech security lab, but Pandarai? The man is an idiot, and he still uses paper files. If we can break into his home office, I'm confident we can find enough documentation to figure out what those 3 are up to. Then the twist, he actually doesn't use paper files anymore. Breaking into his home office? How are we gonna do that? Chuck a sickie and meet me at the train in Axon City Heights at 9 a.m. I'll tell you the plan when you get there. Okay. Why are you telling me all this? You might look like a stripper, but you're one of the only people here with their head on straight. That and I need to use your powers to investigate Pandarai. Ah, useful. We're going to get to the bottom of this. I'll see you later tomorrow, Thunder Tits. Okay, well now all that happened. There's the part of me that thinks the helping Jock is a bad idea. I really want to find out what the Sisters of Nereid are up to, though. And I'm pretty suspicious of Pandarai. I kind of have been for a long time. Ellie's clearly evil, too. I got heaps of sick leave. I'll head to the train station and see how I feel about all this tomorrow. Is it usually a good idea to put in sick leave after a nice little vacation day? Not really, but hey. Nice. Oh, what? My head. What the? Where the hell are we, Bree? I don't know. Wait, save my game? Sure, I guess. Okay. That was weird. Chapter 11. Max gets turned into a robot. How many more things am I gonna be turned into? How? Why do I even need to ask how? Things just happen. Magic. Thunder Tits, over here. Hi, Jock. I'm glad you came. I was a bit worried you might not show up. I've been suspicious of Pandarai for a while now. It's about time someone looked into him. He didn't give you any trouble when you chucked the sickie? Or chuck the sickie? I don't know. Nah, Pandarai wasn't worried. I told him I had a gastro bug and he instructed me to stay the hell out of the office. That excuse always works. Nobody wants to catch a gastro bug, and they certainly don't want to hear about it in detail. Ew. I try not to use that excuse too often, though. You use it or lose it. You're better off using up as much sick leave as possible. Otherwise, you'll regret it when you get a new job. Dude, it's true. You do. Well, it is mostly you use it or you lose it. I'd rather save it. I plan to keep working at the ACPD until I retire. I'd rather fucking die than do this shit forever. Anyway, let's bring you up to speed on my plan. All right, go ahead. Does the plan involve turning me into a robot? Everyone knows Pandarai's corrupt. It's an open secret. No argument there. These score light thefts are a massive problem, but Pandarai really isn't that concerned with finding out who's behind all this. Really? He had us look into it pretty extensively. Extensively. And yet, despite our best efforts, we've got pretty much nowhere. Do you know why? Because we need to work harder? No! Because Pandarai is covering something up. He's tied into all this score light nonsense. I just know it. He did seem pretty tight with the Sisters of Nereid. And they're bringing in a lot of score light from the frack. That's why we had us bust Hector von Haas. Hector's smuggling ring was impacting the Sisters of Nereid's regular score light shipments. Alright, go on. I can see some weight to this theory. This might be a bit of a leap, but I think I know what Pandarai's goal is. I'm all ears, which is... I believe Commissioner Pandarai is working with the Galtizians to overthrow the government and annex Axon City for the Empire of Galtis. That's a bit of a stretch. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, though. Once the city is annexed, he will proclaim himself King of Axon City. It was never about the election, Max. Pandarai wants absolute power. Ha! Seriously? That's your theory? You know the man. He's done all sorts of dodgy things in the past, and it's pretty obvious he's after more power. What better way to get it than working with the Galtizians? Yeah, but King of Axon City? I could imagine him with like a crown and everything. You don't believe me? It sounds like a crock of shit to me, but I think Pandarai is definitely up to something suspicious. Then let's find out what he's up to. I mean, it's all theory right now, but... yeah, he's definitely up to something. Alright, so how are you aiming to go about proving Pandarai is secretly a mad despot? That's where you and your electric powers come in. Pandarai spends most of his time at work, but he's also got a home office. His home computer is connected to the ACPD server, which allows him to access case files when he's not at work. We gonna go there and I get to see Thundercunt again? Or whatever the fuck we want. I've been staking out Pandarai's house, and his home office is on the top floor of his sprawling McMansion. We can't just waltz in or use magic to levitate ourselves through the windows. Pandarai has an elaborate security system consisting of infrared cameras, or scanners, motion detectors, and a whole lot of cameras. That's not surprising. Luckily, there's a hole in the security system. All the cameras are on the outside of his house, but Pandarai values privacy. Once we get into the mansion, we can sneak around to our heart's content. Well, that's getting in. We have to get in first. And the way to get in is with your electric powers. I'll keep watch with a pair of binoculars, and when the coast is clear, you travel into his office through the electrical wiring. Warp out into his office, log into his computer, and find out what he's up to. I mean, we can't really, we did that, and it's random. I can't do that. What do you mean? I can't travel through electrical wiring, at least not reliably. Yeah, see? You've had enhanced electricity powers for over 2 weeks now. I figured you would have learned how to use them by now. I can sense electricity and was able to travel through electrical wires once, but I came out in a completely wrong place. I doubt I'd be able to do it again. Well, we can't just stop there. So you can't zap your way into Pandarai's home office. Not without a whole lot of luck on my side, and even if I could get in, I'm not confident I'd be able to get out. There's a very real possibility I could wind up stuck in an infinite loop charging Pandarai's coffee machine. It's not something I want to risk. Damn it. Well, there's that plan out the window. You said he had a top-of-the-line security system? That would run on electricity, so I could just overload a nearby substation and knock out the power of the whole block. Unless he's got a fucking, generator or some shit. Not unless you could get inside first. Pandarai has a ton of solar panels on his roof. Of course he does. And if you knock out the power to his house, then his backup system will kick in. And you can't cast an invisibility spell or use some other witch trick? Magic can fool the naked eye, but not a modern security system. An invisibility spell wouldn't work. They'd catch you right on the cameras. There's infrared scanners, Max. Jesus. This complicates things. It really fucking does. I thought I'd be able to count on your powers. I'm sure we could think of another plan. Or we could just try doing what like what? It's tricky. Hold up. I think I might have something. Hold on. I need you to buy me a smoothie. Wait, is it the crazy one? Why is your smoothie glowing? It's an electric overdrive smoothie. They only sell it to lightning elementals. It's incredibly volatile, and if you tried to drink it, you'd probably die. How the hell are they legally allowed to sell that? There's a sign that says no sharing. The Food Safety Administration is gonna have a field day. They will, but this smoothie is our ticket into Pandarai's mansion. I'm not following. You know that robot Ellie built? No, not that one. Not my love. Aisha? No, the other one, Sarah. Oh, the cyborg sex slave. That's the one. My memory of last year was kind of hazy, but I distinctly remember getting whomped in the face by Sarah's mechanized tail during a Mermaid Spikers match back when I used to play. Our team was going up against the Axon City Country Club, which was a closely knit group of supremely bitchy girls, one of whom was Pandarai's daughter. Yup. Camilla Thundercunt. Camilla Pandarai. She's good friends with Sarah. Or maybe she rents Sarah from Ellie to work as her robotic housemaid. I don't really know what their relationship is. But I've seen Sarah hanging out with the country club a bunch of times. And how does this relate to a smoothie? Or breaking into Pandarai's house? See, Sarah has a critical design flaw. Even her newest model. Exposure to excessive amounts of electricity causes her system to overload, and once she's in that state, I can electrocute her to take control of her body. So that's how I thought we were gonna. I thought we were gonna get a whole new robot body. We're just gonna take over Sarah. Whoa, that's awesome! Last time I did this, I was only a passenger in her body. But I think if I exert a little more energy, I should be able to take full control. Which is very, like, dark, honestly. Then I can walk over to Pandorai's place, wave to Camille, Thunder Cunt, and never let me in. And then wait for an opening to get into Pandorai's office. Fuck yeah, I knew I could count on you. Not all my plans are terrible. Why do you need to throw a smoothie at Sarah, though? Can you just electrocute her instead? This is some powerful stuff, though. I feel like the power of throwing the smoothie and my lightning. Oh, yeah. I don't have to waste a smoothie that way. I would anyway. Fine, I'll bring you a friggin' coffee. Just stop calling me. Turning off the voice commands was one thing, but we forgot about the override codes that give Ellie a direct line to my psyche. I need to talk to Tiffany about that. There's got to be some backdoor we can use to block her number. This is getting ridiculous. It made sense when we were trying to rebuild society. We had a vision. But now all Ellie makes me do is buy her coffees and do her friggin' laundry. I've had it up to here with that lunatic. Is that her? Yeah, that's Sarah. I figured she'd be somewhere around here. Just because this is the secret. Yeah, the secret lab. Ellie's always making her do chores and so she's never far from the secret lab. Ellie has a secret lab? Yeah, it's located under that clothing store. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprises me anymore. Alright, so what's the plan here? Nothing complicated. Just walk up to her, ask for directions, and then I'll sneak up behind her and throw a smoothie at her face. Is this really gonna work? Don't you think throwing a smoothie at a heavily armed killing robot's a bad idea? Trust me on this one. Watch it not even work this time for some reason. If you say so. Excuse me. Yes. Do you know what time it is? The time is 10:13:26 AEST. Thanks. And do you know where the bus station is? The nearest bus station is 380 meters from our current location. Proceed to Interneuron Drive and then continue west for 140 meters. Then take the second exit that... No! No! Wait, hold on. That was weird. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, no. She just said now twice. Sorry about this. What the... System overloading. Huh? Did you kill her? Nah, it's fine. No, this is the same thing that happened last time. She's fine. Error. She doesn't look fine. There was a lot more screaming than the last time I did this. Error. That was horrifying. Error. Oh my... Ooh, burp. Don't worry, it'll be okay. I just need to focus my electrical energy. And here we go. Am I good? Max? System reinitializing. Critical damage sustained. Consciousness has been placed in sleep mode to prevent data loss. Restore consciousness? No. Sleep mode maintained. Booting system in debug mode. System active. Hooray! Now, would I use Max's voice? Or would I use robot voice? Is the real question. I am using Sarah's body, so I feel like I should use the robot voice. I don't know, man. I like doing the robot voice. And I think it'd be... Hello? Question mark? Whoa, it worked. It's me, Max. So you're in control of that robot girl's body now? No, I'm going back to Max. Yup. This feels really weird. My entire body feels super heavy. What happened to Sarah's brain? Did you override it? No, her consciousness is in sleep mode. Once we're finished here, I'll turn it back on and she'll be back to normal. Are you sure she'll be fine? She was fine the last time, and it's too late to turn back now. Okay, well, I guess you're a robot now. That's one way to kick off an investigation. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to this. That's a super heavy body. Ah! Everything okay? Sorry, I accidentally switched off power to my legs for a second. Sending my electrical energy through Sarah's body requires a lot of focus. Her weight distribution is so weird. There's all these really heavy metal parts, but there's also a bunch of soft parts. What possible reason could there be for a combat robot to have big jiggly boobs? Is Ellie just a freak? We both know the answer to that. It seems so unnecessary. I like how her hands feel, though. I feel so much more precise in my movements, and there's the power behind them. I honestly think I could be used to being a robot. This is pretty damn awesome. What's it like being in there? Do you have access to her advanced functions, or are you just brute forcing control? No, I think I'm seeing what Sarah would see. There's an operating system running in the background, and if I focus my attention to the corner of Sarah's vision, I could bring up a little menu. What? Hold up, I think I found something useful. One of the buttons says share screen. Oh, that sounds promising. I want to select this primary display, make sure I tick the button to share sound. Oh, and I've got a shareable URL. If you head to this link, you should be able to see everything I'm seeing. What's your email, Jock? Of course it is. BigDickJock69 at axonmail.com. No surprises there. Did you get the link? Oh, one sec. Yeah, it's working. I got a direct video feed of everything you're seeing. The latency seems pretty low, too. Awesome! What other functions has Sarah got in there? Oh, there's a whole bunch of different options in these menus. Outfit change? Does the outfit change what I'm wearing? Yes. See? Ah! Huh. Wow. Does Sarah have a morphic field? Huh? That was magic right there, Max. Only living creatures can magically change their clothes like that. Oh, really? She's a living being? I thought Sarah was a sentient computer program Ellie created like Aisha. No. Ellie's taken someone's consciousness and put them in a robotic body. Yup. Do you think Sarah agreed to that? Huh. This is Ellie we're talking about here. Yeah, I somehow doubt she managed to get their permission. Especially considering she changed their name to the acronym Sarah. Or SERA. What does that stand for anyway? Huh. That might be in the About section. Ah, it stands for Sexy Electronic Robot Assistant. Gotta love Ellie. Once we're finished here today, I might reach out to Sarah and offer her my services as a police officer. Ellie shouldn't be able to get away with shit like this. We'll worry about Ellie after taking down Pandarai. Speaking of which, I should head to the safe vantage point. Are you right from here, Max? I think I might change into something more practical. Like, that's not practical. You just go back to what you were. No, that's a swimsuit. Okay, that's nice, but underpants is even worse. You all right there? There we go. There we go. I'm good now. All right, Max, stay calm. You're just hijacking some poor sod's body so that you can sneak into your boss's mansion to find out whether he's attempting to crown himself ruler of Axon City. Just like any other day. You got this. Oh, don't, no. Yeah? What? There you are. Get in here. Come on. We don't have all day. Ah! Hello. Oh, I like it. That was easy. You see all this crap on the ground? It's our online grocery delivery. The maid is supposed to put it away, but it's been sitting here for 2 hours now. And, why are you showing me this? We fired the new maid. She made up some bullshit excuse about having to go to her grandmother's funeral. Imagine that. The idiot didn't realize she was working for the head of the ACPD. A quick background check confirming both of her grandmothers were still alive took a grand total of 10 seconds. It means we're down a maid, though, and you're the next best thing. Put these groceries away, Sarah. Hurry up. The ice cream is melting. Is that Sarah's relationship here? She just works as a maid? Might as well dress the part. Okay, I'll put away your groceries right now, Mistress Camille. Thunder cunt. Good. I'll be in the living room. Wow. They ordered a hell of a lot of stuff. It's all really expensive food, too. I don't recognize half these brands. Huh. These bags feel like they weigh nothing. Sarah's crazy strong. I wish that was me. I should be able to carry all these into the kitchen in one trip. Even if we weren't in a robot body, we'd fucking do that anyway because we only take one trip, Max. Wait, where's the kitchen? Oh, Sarah, what are you doing? Putting away these groceries? Camille, we've been over this. You're not to use Sarah as your personal maid. I thought we patched out the voice commands. How did Camille make you do this? I'm only doing this because I don't want to upset her. Camille's been in a foul mood recently. You know why. Yeah. Just leave the groceries where they are now for now. The maid who works the afternoon shift can put them away. Yet the ice cream is literally melting as we speak. Are you sure? There's some frozen stuff here. Leave it. It's not your job. It's probably going to start to smell soon. How's your upgraded body going? I take it you're enjoying it more than the one I designed. I still don't know why you bothered with an upgrade. Your old body was cute and there was nothing wrong with it. This body's cute too. Wait, I remember this conversation. I was there. I didn't ask for an upgrade. Ellie said she was going to deploy a software fix, but she transferred my brain into this body while I was under. Yup. She transferred my consciousness to this body because it has better combat capabilities. I've got these cool mech guns now. How do I trigger them? Is there an option somewhere? Yeah, because I want to bust out fucking super weaponry in this house. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, those look expensive. I was able to defeat Queen Eliana in a one-on-one battle with these. Okay, I stand corrected. Maybe Ellie gave you a more substantial upgrade than I initially expected. Although I still think this is all a ploy so she could reinstall those mental command overrides. Oh, probably. Thanks for removing them. Fuck, I don't know her name. I don't think we're going to get any practice in today. Camille is still fuming and setting fire to things. What the fuck? And maybe she'll calm down by the afternoon. I'm going to play some games in Camille's room. Want to come with? I think I should be able to get 2-player VR working, but I'll have to analyze your circuitry first. Let's not examine the circuitry. I might go check in Camille before I settle down to play video games. Is that all right? You don't need to ask my permission, Sarah. You know I hate treating you like an object. Do whatever you like. Later, babe. Later, Camille's friend. Oh, that's the last thing I need right now is someone examining Sarah in any detail. It's going to be really hard to explain my way out of this situation. I should get to work and finish up this investigation as soon as possible. The longer I'm here, the higher the chances are I'm found out. Let's get to work. Do I actually? Oh boy. Oh, look at these little start fucking blasting, dude. So where can I go? Oh boy, what's going on in there? Well, let's start blasting. There's a button here that can deploy Sarah's weaponry, but I've got no reason to use them right now. I guess I could sabotage Pandorai's groceries, but that seems a bit mean, and I doubt it would accomplish anything. Let's look around. This is the foyer of Pandorai's mansion. It connects to the kitchen, and the living room, and there's a swimming pool just outside. There's also a grand staircase leading upstairs, which will take me to the upper levels. Can't see anything useful for my investigation here, unless I need to rummage through Pandorai's groceries for some reason. You never know. I'm here to find evidence of corruption, not find out what breakfast cereal Pandorai eats. I should head out somewhere else. Never! I like that this is my favorite out of these ones. There's no one here. I can always try talking to Sarah's sleeping consciousness, but that seems like a really bad idea. I'm really intrigued. Ha! We're going to need more barriers than that. Check with City Council. They should have a bunch of them in storage. Are you sure lining the streets with riot police is a good idea? I stand for law and order. When I win this election, the people are going to want to see a mayor who can protect them when the going gets rough. These are trying times, and I'm the only one capable of stopping this city from descending into total anarchy. So yes, line the streets with riot police. It seems like an excessive amount of resources. I don't care about your opinion, mate. Just do your damn job. I'm supposed to be leading the night shift. Yeah? Well, today, you're in charge of setting up the parade. That's how it works, Catman. Did you call the army? Are they going to send those tanks I requested? Yeah, about that. Captain Nekarai and Commissioner Pandorai are talking in here, but they haven't really noticed me yet. Yeah, not notice a stomping around fucking robot. They seem pretty deep in conversation. I should be able to carry on my investigation so long as I don't draw too much attention to myself. Neither of them know I'm actually Max, so I should be fine. I just need to keep a low profile. Yes. I don't think attacking my boss is a good idea. Damn it. No low profile for me. So this is Pandorai's kitchen. He's got a lot of appliances, even one of those stupid juice presses that everyone agreed were a complete waste of money. This man has more money than sense. Pandorai has one of those $10,000 espresso machines. It doesn't even use pods. It uses those fancy ones that uses coffee beans. The flashing light says the machine has plenty of milk and water, but there's no coffee beans left. Wonder if I can find some in amongst Pandorai's grocery order. I mean, I could. Let's go back. God, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's the coffee machine's out of beans. Did Pandorai order any in his weekly shop? Oh wow, the ice cream is already starting to melt. I might just put away this real quick. It'll get all sticky here otherwise. Fucking goddamn it. Alright, that's the frozen stuff put away. I know it's not my job, but I'll feel bad if Pandarai gets food poisoning. It'll be well, I got those. But it'll be fine as long as it just gets frozen eventually. I found some lightly roasted coffee beans, but this was the only variety Pandarai ordered. I'm more of a fan of the dark roast personally. Tastes way better, and I think that it makes the coffee stronger too. This'll do. I guess. Okay, so I think I pour the coffee beans in this bit here. This seems right. Oh, the touchscreen lit up. I don't know why I'm doing this. I only have the option to choose between a small, medium, or large coffee. Is there an option to set the strength? Oh, it says I need to insert different coffee beans. The only one I can choose is a light roast coffee. That'll do, I suppose. I'll just press this button. Just makes like the loudest noise. Ah! I forgot to put the mug under the coffee machine. Where's the mugs? Where's the mugs? Ah! Oh, I found one. I only made a relatively small mess. That could have gone a lot worse. Why would you? I don't know. This coffee didn't come out right. I should pour it down the sink and try it again. Okay, let's try this again. The mug is in place. Coffee beans are loaded. Here we go. All right, one lightly roasted coffee. It smells really good. I'd give it a sip, but I think I might die. Robots and liquids do not mix. Huh. Okay. Wait, no. You said it was perfect. I don't know what I need that for. Uh-oh. Wait, what the fuck? Is this a non-canon appearance? Wait, hold on. Hey, Max, how's it going? Hello, random robot girl who I definitely don't know. Oi, we're in the middle of a conversation here. Oh, sorry. Bloody hell. Sorry, Max. What? Wait, is this a hint section? I screwed up. This was meant to be the non-canon hint system area for this chapter, but Pandarai caught me wandering around his house. Now I'm stuck in this semi-canon conversation about parade security, and Pandarai won't stop talking. If you want some hints, you need to find a way to distract him. Oi! So if I don't need hints, can I have a hint on how to distract him? Search around. You should be able to find an item somewhere. What did I just say? Do you want to get fired? Sorry, I'm listening. Stupid. I made it this far. I should be able to find a way to distract Pandarai. It can't be that hard. With coffee. No, don't pour the coffee down the... Wait, hold on. Does that work the same anywhere? I don't know. Yeah. I might fry her brain. Plus, there's a robot. She doesn't need to eat or drink anyway. But the coffee beans. Alright, so I don't want to get too deep into this for right now, since we've already done so much talky talk already. But we'll come back next time and fucking do this. I just like how it was like, hey, Max, right in front of Pandarai, and he didn't even care. But yeah, we'll come back, finish this investigation, see what Pandarai's up to. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's all scary. Maybe I can use my guns as a distraction. Anyway, that'd probably be a very bad idea.